Yo, welcome back. Not today, craps. Where we try to go through some strategy that I think is a winning strategy and can be built upon, right? And we also are trying to get a mindset out there where we're starting with 3 building blocks. One, we're not going to gamble with funds we don't have that not set aside that could be literally burnt in the driveway. 2, we're not going to gamble emotionally, which means we're not going to gamble when we're mad, when we're angry, when we're upset, because it leads to poor decision making. And the third one is what? Is what? Do we know? Do we know? It's the We talked about it for like millions of videos. When we're in profit, we're never going to give it back to the casino. So once we hit our target, which is 10%, $400, as long as we lock in 400 to go, we're good to go. We're not going to, once we reach 400 or more, suppose you make 800 or 800, if you make 400, you keep this. If you want to continue gambling with this, then it's up to you. I suggest you stop, but that is all up to you, right? But we're locking in at least $400 in profit, and that ensures us there's going to be a next time, right? I'm going to crank the fan on, guys, in the room, the ceiling fan. All right, it's humid as heck out in Jersey right now, and disgusting. It's like rainy. It's gross. So, the way, like, I really don't talk about it too much. Why I like the don't pass. Yes, I know we have to survive the come out. And we have to survive a point not being hit. Is that the point, it can only be hit so many times, right? You're not going to continue, unless it's a super hot day, that point will continue to lose against the 7. It's just, that's how it is. Of course, a table can get hot. That's why we're buying in for 4,000 or 400. You can scale it down to 400, right? And playing like this because it gives us multiple shooters. And then again, there's not that many times where like you roll and then you establish a point, we'll say a 6, and then right back you roll a 6. That happens, I'm not going to say it doesn't happen, but like the chances of that happening before you roll another number or a 7, the odds are another number is going to hit. Repeat numbers don't hit too often. But again, anything can happen on any given day, right? So I'm betting that when we have a point, we'll say the 6, and then we throw $300 out here, right? However you want to throw it out, you do whatever you want. I'm going to hit a few of these, and just in case you hit the 6, it kind of minimizes this loss, right? That's the way I think about it. Or I'm going to hit a bunch of these, a 9, a 10, a 5, before we 7 out, and I'll get plus 100, plus whatever else you got on it. And it keeps me entertained as we're playing. Like, I can just do this, $400 don't passes, not play a single number, and just wait for a 7 or the point to hit, right? That's boring to me. That's probably a better strategy, to be honest. Just to play that and to get your $400 and get the heck out. But I got ADHD, to a point. I'm not diagnosed, but like I get bored. So I want to play, hit the numbers, and it's fun. This way, if everybody else is winning on a number, you're winning. And again, you're rooting against everybody, pretty much. You'll probably be the only person on the don't pass on the table. But that's the smartest play in my eyes. Pass line, it gives great odds, but is it a good bet? No. In theory, sometimes it is, sometimes it's not, right? Like everything. Sometimes it depends, man. A strategy will work when it's working. When it's not working, it's not working, right? Let's get a point. 9, Nina. We're still setting up. Listen, I guess I've been working. I really haven't had the time to mess around at the table yet. Plus, it's been crappy out. Really can't get too much going, It's just sucky. So, plus we're waiting on some stuff to come in. So until then, these are the angles we got, right? Camera angles we got. Until then, we'll have one down here. When the time comes, we'll have a couple different angles. It'd be kind of cool. So now you can. So like back to this. So we have a 9, right? We can just roll it out with the don't pass. Make this a quick video. Potentially, roll a 7 before a 9 and get our $400 and be out of here. Which I highly suggest you do in real life. We'll see. We'll see what we got. No, I'm not, because that's not the way I want to play, right? So I want to play with like chips up here, right? So we're gonna go. I'm just gonna go one. I'm gonna go 4, 5, 10 and see if we can get a hit in 1 or 2 rolls. And again, of course, if we 7 out in the next 2 rolls, we would have had $400 instead of 100. I understand that, but I'm trying to keep everybody involved in the play, and you never know when that long roll is gonna come. That's why I play this. You never know when you're going to get 10, 12, 15 straight numbers like this. And all while you could have been just waiting for the don't pad for the 7. And then again, they could have hit 20 of these numbers and then the 9, and then you would have been just sitting there. That's why I play these, right? I don't mind making $100. Again, I have a lot of ammo, like I call it ammo. I have a lot of ammo behind this one bet. And again, it's impossible for us to lose on both these bets, right? If the 7 hits, we win this. If a number hits, if the 9 hits, we just lose this, we get to keep this. That's why I like this. We guarantee ourselves at least 10 players to throw the dice, to shoot, whatever, shooters, we call them shooters, right? At least, because we're betting $400 here. And you're not going to lose 10 times in a row. It's just, you'd be the unluckiest person to get 10 points in a row. Now, mind you, you have to survive the come out roll. If you get whacked a couple times, maybe start betting the 4 to 1. If you're playing 100, you're going to put 100 here. These will basically cancel each other out. The only thing that hurts you on the come out is an 11, right? It's the same thing if you're playing the pass line, the S line we call it, right? A 12, a 2, and a 3 lose this. And they happen. They really do happen. So let's just get it. There's risks. This is what I try to convey. There's risks on every roll, depending on what you're betting. It does not really matter, right? So let's go. Come on, 4, 5, 10. 10, baby. Let's go. 6, 4, 10. 6, 4, 10. Let's get these. Sorry guys, early morning here. 6, 4, 10. Pays 200, baby. Let's go. See, now you have options. I'm not going to pay the commission just yet. So you have options right now. You can take this, right, to the bank, kind of minimize. Now we're only in for $100 up here, right? We're in for 100. And I think that's the way to go. And then maybe get one more hit, hopefully. The plan is to get one more hit and then be in up here for free, right? 9, so that didn't work out. So that's the way I think about it. We want 200 here. We literally just lost $200 because we got 200 here or 200 here. You know what I mean? So I made this back, right? So we lose 400. Just to show you, we only lost 200. So here, well, we only lost 100 actually. No, 200. Yep. So we lost 200. Right? So this is stacks, and we're missing 2 chips here. Right? 2 chips. Is it even? So we lost 200. That's why I like playing this way. Now, some call it probably a fool's way to play, but it's been working. It's literally been working, right? It's been working. That's a 5, 4, 9. And that's not going to happen all the time, guys. Hitting points. This is not. You have to be unlucky. And again, we haven't had that unlucky streak yet. So until then, we're going to continue playing like this until I get whacked a couple times in the games and lose. I'm going to continue playing like this because it's been winning. Small wins add up over time. That is the thing that we try to preach here. Literally have amassed over $41,000, fictitious money, of course, playing the way I'm playing. Now, go play other strategies and see if you can do that. Listen, I don't like the strategies where I have to buy in here. If I lose, I got to double. If I lose again, I got to double up. You have that, then it becomes ridiculously risky, right? Unbelievably risky. See, the way I think about this is I'm just playing don't pass, and then I'm hedging against this. So I can't lose both ways, right? I can't lose. You can go all game. If you're betting the 4 or laying the 4, you can go all game hitting the 4 on the lay, or all game never hitting the 4. I've seen things where a 10 hasn't come out in 50 rolls, or a 4 hasn't come out in 25, 30 rolls, right? Or even a 6 not even come out in 20, 30 rolls, which is ridiculous. It happens. So I just like playing this way. Now let's get a 0.5. All right, 3-2-5, and it's just, to me, it just makes sense. I'm gonna get some change, $100 in green. I'm gonna do a 6-8. See, like now we're in. So it's up to you too. We were playing yesterday where I was going 400 on the inside for 1 or 2 rolls, try to get a hit and then decrease this, or basically hit one of these so that I'm in for like $300. Because now we can buy 3 numbers instead of just 2. That's 300, which nets us up. If it's 7 rolls now, we would net a $100 win. For me, I'm going to take the chance, and I'm going to throw it on the 9 for 1 or 2 couple rolls and see what happens. And hopefully we can hit a 6 or 8, avoid the 5, and see what happens. 8, perfect. So 8 pays 170. 150 pays 175. So now I'm in. I'm going to collect, and I'm in for 300 now, right? Now I'm in for 300. Maybe I'll buy the 10 and the 4, put that on the field. Now I got pretty much every number except the 5, of course. And again, you could buy some of the 5 if you want. So like maybe next hit, I'll buy the 5. Maybe I'll use the field bets to buy the 5 just in case we can minimize the don't pass. This is all up to you guys. Because again, you'll win if a 5 hits, right? Hard 8. So we lose the field, right? Man, I've been throwing hard 8s after nuts. So we lose the field, right? This gets lost. That's $1.75, right? We'll put this to here. We'll buy the field. Maybe I'll buy the 5 for $50, or you buy other ones. It's up to you. See, I don't care about the 4 and the 10, right? Because this nets me 50 plus quarter. So I'm winning $75 minus the commission, of course. But I'm okay with that with a 4 or 10. I really am. I'm not hoping for 4. I want 6, 8s, and 9s, right? That's 6 and 8 is where my gravy is, because those are the most common numbers, the most common combinations other than the 7, right? Then so these are the next, then the 5 and the 9, and then the 4 and the 10, and then of course, the 2, 3, 11, 12 have the worst, percentages on the combinations, right? So let's just roll this out and see what happens. And then we'll tally this up after and see where we stand. We were down 200 before this. We'll see what happens. 5. Oh boy. See that sucks. So 5. 4, 1, 5, but so I lose this, but I win 70, right? So we win 70. So we lose, this comes off, we lose the don't pass. And then again, I dare you, they're going to get a tally up now. Let's tally it up and see. Man, I need some, I'm going to get some coin holders or chip holders. So 4, 200. So it's 200 right there. So we got $300 we're down, right? 50. We're down about 200. See, we're down, so that roll, this is 50, $70 right here. We were down 3, so that's $230. We only lost $30 on that. To me, that's a win. To me, that is a win. Like, I only lost $30 when a point, I only got to hit 2 numbers, right? And of course, yes, if we were playing the pass line, you would have won money. I understand. But listen, keep hitting points. I dare you to keep hitting points all game. I just dare you. Let's just coming out. Let's go. 6, 4, 2, 6. 4, 2, 6, right? So I'm going to go, this goes here. So let's do 5, 9, and 10. Oh, maybe we'll get 100. We'll buy the 8 for 90. All right. We'll buy the 8 for $90. That'll pay 105. This will come back. All right. So I dare you to keep hitting points all game, and we'll see. We'll see if it happens. And again, if it happens, it happens. I'm willing to bet against that. 5, 3, 2, 5. Right? 3, 2, 5 pays 140. And again, you could do whatever you want with this. If you want to bring this back and minimize the risk of this, that is perfectly fine. You just want to collect, which is okay. You know, winning $140 right now on a number, that's not bad. To me, that's not bad. Like 4, hard 4, that doesn't do anything. And again, if you want to split this up 50-50, 50-50, you can. Like, it's up to you. 11, no help to us. All right, no help. 11 again. Get all these 11s out of the way so they stay away from the come out. All right. 11, 5, 7 out. So again, we took 140, right? Now we're going to win 400, so we want $240 on that shooter. So basically, we should be close to in profit right now, if I believe. We're close. So this is 7. Yeah, we're in profit. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're in profit $40. So this is 100. We're missing 100 here. We're in profit $20. This is bad. This goes away. So again, that's why I like this. And again, it could be that it just works here and not in, but we're going to test it, guys. We're going to test it in real life, online or in the casino. Problem is, in the casino, like this is too, like the dealers will get really, not happy. They won't be happy with you. Right? I'm just going to spread this out so I can get a count. Like I'm going to get a rack and I'll show you how to keep count, good. But the rack is on its way from Amazon. So let's go come out. Again, we're up $20 now. We're looking for, a nice little roll. And of course, as I say that, 7 out. Right. So we lose this. Now, if I get whacked a couple times on this, I'm going to go and just do the 4 to 7. We'll see if we get whacked. If we get whacked again, I'm just going to go right to the 4 to 1 for the 7. Yep, 5, 2, 7. All right, 5, 2, 7. Now we're down $1,000 pretty much. But now I'm buying this. Now I'm just gonna hedge. Just until I feel comfortable not betting anymore. So now, again, we're gonna go in for 300 up here, right? But now we're break even. So if we 0.7 out without hitting a number, we're breaking even, right? Unless a 10 hits. So we're looking for 6 and 8s. 6 and 8s. That's what we want. 11. I'm throwing a lot of 11s today. Must be the day of 11. 6, 5, 11. Yo! 9, Nina. No help. 6, 3, 9. 4. Everything but a 6 and 8 right now. 6 and 8s are not popping. 3, 1, 4. Little joke. 7 out. So basically we're breaking even on that. Right. Get $100 back from the 7. And that's it. So it's $300, $400. This comes over. And again, like up to you. I'm gonna try and roll and see if a 7 if a 7 comes out again, I'm just gonna forever do a 4 to 1 bet on the 7. Alright, perfect. So Nina, 9. This travels to the 9. And again, we're going to do, I just feel like the 6 and 8s are about, they have to, right? They have to come eventually. So, let's go. 11, man, I'm throwing tons of 11s today. Should be playing that side bet, man. 11, yo! This is wild. Oh my goodness. 7 outs. Literally 11, 11, 7. Yo. So you get 400, right? We'll just do 100 there, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4. You made $100. This comes off, and again, we're at a 6 and 8s, man. We're going back to the original videos where I didn't ever throw 6 in the air. It is hard 6. Now I'm gonna get picked off on mine. And again, you don't have to play this. You can take it down and take your risk somewhere else. You know, you can run it through the don't come if you want. Take this off, run it through the don't come, get a different number. Me, I'm going to roll with it. I'm going to go 9, 10, 5 and see what we can do. And watch me roll like 7, 8 straight 8s. 9. So Nina, 9. 6, 3, 9. All right, 6, 3, 9. Pays 140. All right, 140. We'll take this. And I'm going to play a little bit. I'm going to do a $30 8. Not much since we have 9 and 8. All right, of course. I'm going to have $30 on it. But I paid 35. All right, I'll buy it again. And heck, I'm going to buy this 11, man. This 11's been popping for me. Oh, almost. 5, 4, 9. Another $140. We lose this. Another $140. All right. 140. We'll take this back to our rack. We'll buy the 8 again. 8 for $90 now. That pays 105. I'm okay with that. And I'm going to buy the hard 10. I'm going to buy this 11. I'm throwing 11s. Might as well maybe catch it. 4. No help. That loses. Isn't it funny when you actually bet those numbers, they never come out? 3, 1, 4. Let's go. 6, 1, 7. So 7 out. $400 right there. So all comes back. Right. Man, it's so depressing when you're on the table and all those, like, you got thousands of dollars of chips up there, and like, you're like, all right, I won, you know. That was a nice little hit for us. And let's keep it moving. 6. Man, thank God that didn't happen last time. 5, 1, 6. And maybe this time I'm gonna do a $300. We'll wait for a $300 8. We'll do a $300 8. 2 rolls and see what happens. 5, 1, 6. Didn't even get the 2 rolls. Didn't even get it. We get clipped on the point. We get clipped. So we'll bring this back. Coming out. Let's go. 5, 3, 8. Oh my goodness. Where was that before? So I'm going to spread it out. 4, 5, 9. And maybe 4, 5, 10. See what happens. 9. Oh, I had the 9. Throwing a lot of 9s today. 9s and 11s coming out like crazy. 7 out. Disgusting. So we win 400. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. This comes back. And we're doing the come out. Let's go. 6, 3, 9. All right, 6, 3, 9. So this goes to the 9, and I'm going to do a $150 6 and 8 because they have to pop off sooner or later, right? They have to. They don't have to, really. The numbers will come out, whatever. 7 out. Disgusting. But again, we just made $100. We're not super mad. $100. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, this comes off. And let's go. 8. 6, 2, 8, baby. We're on 8 now. Now, like, it's up to you. I'm going to do a $150 6. We'll do a $50 9. and then we'll do a $100 4 and see if we can do something with this. So we're in for $300 right now. Let's see what we can do. 3. AC Deucey on the Lucy. 6, 2, 8. We got clipped on the point again. Got clipped on the point again. It's not looking good. But that's why we have multiple. Well, we're buying in. We're only betting 10% of our bankroll on the don't pass. 5, 3, 8. Oh man, all the 8s and 6s are going to start coming now. Do $150 6, $50 5. So that's 200. I'm gonna get some change. So we got 400. Right. I'm gonna do a $50 10 and a $50 4. We're gonna leave the 9 open even though it's hot. So we got $300. Let's do it. Aces. 5, 1, 6. That's what we want. So that pays $175. All right. It's up to you what you want to do. I'm going to take the 100 and I'm going to bet the 75 out here and put a 50 on the 9, and I'm going to bring the 5 to 75. 5, 1, 6. We'll take that. We'll take that. It's 175. All right. Let's take this back. I'll bring the 4 and 10 up to 75, and 9 up to 75, and like now we're getting, we're getting somewhere. 5, 2, 7. I should just shut my mouth. 5, 2, 7. All right, I'm gonna take this 100, 100, 300, 400. So we left. So that pays our don't. All right, this comes off. And let's keep it moving. 2, 3, 5. So 2, 3, 5. All right, this goes to the 5. I'll probably do the $150 6, 8. All right, and maybe this time I'm gonna do a $50. I'm gonna go in for $400. Right, even money. I don't care to make a $500 bill right now. I'm gonna try and get a 4, 10 for like $100, maybe 6, 8 for $1.75. Let's see what we got. 8, 6, 2, 8. Nice. So that pays $1.75. And again, I always take the black back unless I'm feeling crazy. And again, now we bought our 9, and I'm gonna buy the field because why not? Let's go. 6, 1, 7 out. Disgusting. So, and everybody else's money's out here losing, so this is 400 there. That pays the don't. That goes bye-bye. We're going to get our don't paid, and this is coming back here. And we're still down a bunch. Down about $500. Not bad. We've been playing. We're shooting. 6, 2, 8. We got clipped on a couple points, but we're having fun playing, have a chance. So that's 150, 200, 250, 300, right? And if you want 3 1/4, so we'll only make a $75 if a 7 comes out, right? 4, 314. 314 pays 50, right? We'll pay the commission and a field quarter, right? So we got 50 coming back to us, and we'll use the quarter to buy the 9. So our favorite number here at Not Today. 7 out. 7 out. My goodness. So we got 1, 2, 3. Whoop. 400 to pay the don't. Man, this is crazy. Let's go. 6, 2, 8. Isn't that terrible? Like when you have the point for the pass line players, and then after the 7 comes out, the point actually gets hit. Because it was just the 8. That's so free. That's so frustrating. That's why I stopped playing the pass line. Like, hold on one second, guys. Let me get a cup of coffee. I'm gonna get my coffee. It's early. You know, that's why I stopped playing. Let me go get a coaster, guys. Hold on one second. All right. I made it like a little nice table. I don't want to get coffee all over it. All right. So we got 8. So now I have, what is that, 3 1/4 I think I have out there. So I got 150, 200. No, I got $300 out there. I'm going to put a quarter on the field. I got pretty much every number. We're just rooting against an 8 right now. Right? We want a few numbers. No 8. Deuces. Or aces. Why do I always say deuces? Because it equals a deuce. You got aces. So that pays double in the field, right? I'm going to take it. I just don't trust. The shooters have been terrible today. Been terrible. Yep. Exactly. Terrible. Shooters have been terrible. Table's ice cold. So let's get our 400. So this is 100, 200, 300. $400 to pay our don't. And let's get a tally here. Let's see where we're at. So we got 32. So 300. 35. Got about $400. It's not terrible. We're just chipping away. We were down like over 1,000, way over 1,000. We're just chipping away. 7. So now that sucked. We're buying it now. I don't care. 400 here. Yep, 7. So 437. So now this bet right here equals out this, right? So I don't do anything. This pays 4 to 7, 4 to 1. Boom, that gets to stay there. And let's go. Aces. So now we get 400, right? This loses. So this comes back to here, and then we put that back. I'll take aces and 3s. 2s and 3s all day, man, on the come out. Let's go. Ho! Aces back to back. Let's go. This loses. Let's go. Come on, give me an acey deucey right now. Yeah, I called it. Let's go. Yo! Come on now. You gotta get excited. You gotta get excited when you throw this stuff. Yo! Come on. Back to back? Nope. 639. That's alright. We'll take that, man. That was dope. Alright, so we lose this. Now this travels to the 9, right? Now we have to make a decision. We lost $100, so if we bet 300 in here and a 7 comes out, we're even, which I'm okay with, right? So that's how it has to be. That's the only thing sucky when we do this. Maybe I'll consider maybe putting 500 here and maybe just losing $100 on the come out instead of 400. Maybe I'll mull that idea and run the numbers on that. But 516. But again, we just made that $100 back plus 75, right? So now I got my $100 back. So now we're in for 300, right? Now I can play around with the 75 bucks. Let's go. 639. Oh, we got clipped on the point. So we lose on the point, right? I'm gonna leave all my money up there. I'm gonna roll the dice here and hope to God not to hit a 7. AC Deucey on the Lucy. We get paid 400. It's amazing how that happens to me. But let's go. Hard 6. This goes to the 6. We're gonna move this, right? We'll do a $100 5. Right? We'll throw that like that. We'll do $50. Now we have everything covered. Actually, you know what? I'm going to do this. I'm going to get some change. Do 75 there, 75 there, quarter there. All right. I like that much better. Let's go. Hard 4. So we get 50 here, quarter there. So that's 75, right? We'll throw the commission. And we're just going to rack this. 628. Loving it. It's 175. All right, we'll field out of here. So it's 175. Put the field back. I'll take the 100 and I'll take the 50 this time. I'm going to try and get one more hit and then we'll start pressing, right? 3-4. 314, I mean. 314 pays 75, right? We already paid a bunch of commission. I'm not going to pay it this time. So this pays 75. I'm going to go for one more hit and then this is it. The next hit, we start pressing a little. We didn't even get a chance. They didn't even get a chance. 617. But again, we make money on that, right? So that's 100, 200, 300, 400, right? And I'll catch this in. So this is 400, pays my donut. And I think we hit the target, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. It's 300. Yep, we definitely did. Oh, I took my quarter back. It's 300. Yeah. So it's 4,000 right here. We got 500. This is another quarter. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? 550, 560, 570. 570 bucks. Freedom and wheat, 550, 70. 570. 61st video. Still on a roll here. Granted, it's fictitious money, and I'm the one shooting, but literally, I'm literally just throwing the dice like how people are throwing on the table. This is basically, you know. Granted, we got help on the aces and the three, you know, the 2s and the 3s on the come out. We got that, I think, 3 times. That was a nice little help. And but again, that could happen on the table, right? This goes off. That can happen on the table, right? Anything can happen on the table, right? It just, that was lucky. All right, guys. I think, listen, this is, once I start playing this once I start playing this and proving, again, small, like this is what I preach. This is what I like to preach. Small wins add up. Like, yeah, I could play here and try to get 4 or 5 grand, which I will play eventually. I will spend some time, you know, 2-3 hours trying to amass a fortune here. And I probably could do it. And, you know, I'm molding even the idea of just doing a $400 don't pass to start, nothing else, and then winning, hopefully winning, and then just doing an 800, you know, win 400, right? Win 4 and then do it 800, and then take $400 to $1,600 in 2 shooters, you know, and hope to God to avoid a come out 7 and the point being hit. Which, you know what? I think the next video, that's how we're going to start it. Even if I go down, because again, if we go down, we've been going down early in videos, and we're able to recoup. We're able to make money. Like, it just works. And again, you're in. I like this way because you're involved in every way possible of playing craps. You can do anything you want. You know, there's no strategy that works forever. Some strategies will work. Again, I can roll out strategies like all these other guys on YouTube and stuff. I love their videos. But of course, if you have a $10,000 bankroll, whatever, and you're doubling, you know, you lose on the 10, and then you go double it. Oh, we lose again, and we're going to a $400, and we lose again, we're going to a $600. Like, that adds up, like, quick. All right, guys, cutting the video off. Oh, never mind. Spam call. Spam calls all day, guys. All freaking day. Anyway, not today, baby.